welcome back to my channel. If you are new here, I go by Lady T Hairstyles, and if you are returning, hey Lady T gang. So I just woke up, I got dressed, I left out really early. My fiance took my son off to school, so I didn't have to take him today. And I had to get a COVID test because I did explain to you guys in the last vlog that on January 13th, and about 3 days from now, well, 2 days now, it's 3 days. About 3 days from now, I have to go do a procedure, a pulmonary test, for my weight loss journey. So if you don't know, I am getting gastric sleeve weight loss surgery to help me maintain my weight. So there are a couple of appointments that I need to do before I can go ahead and get approved for surgery. And one of my appointments is getting a pulmonary breathing test. And I do have to have a psych eval, and that is all happening on January 13th. But before I can do that, I did have to have a negative COVID test. So I am taking you guys along with me today. I am about to go get my COVID test, and then I'm going to come back to the house because I don't have to do hair until 12 p.m. today. So I'm going to come back home and I'm going to make me some breakfast. So let me go ahead and head out right now. Bye. All right, y'all. So I finished my breakfast and now I have to get out of here. I'm having a bad hair day. So instead of wearing a bonnet, I threw on a dad cap. But today I'm going to be figuring out exactly what I want to do to my hair so that I won't be looking as bad. Because I told y'all this year I'm showing up as the woman that I want to be. And I don't want to be walking out the house wearing a bonnet. So today I'm going to figure out whether or not I'm going to braid my hair or crochet my hair. I don't know, but let me grab my stuff and let's go. I'll talk to you guys either when I get in the car or where I get to my next destination, because we are having like a winter freeze and it is so cold outside. So me holding this phone outside is slim to none. So when I get to where I'm going right now, I took my COVID test and now I am about to go to get the rest of my vaccination. So this will be my last vaccination and I'll be fully vaccinated in 2 weeks from today. And after that, I'm going to head to the hair store because I have to buy some more braiding hair. And after I get the braiding hair, I'm going to head to the studio because I have to do someone's hair today. So y'all come on, let's go. Bye.
And another woman that can take your spotlight. If I wrote you a symphony just to say how much you mean to me, what would you do? If I told you you were beautiful, would you date me on the regular? Tell me, would you? Well, baby, I've been around the world, but I ain't seen myself another girl like you. This ring here represents my heart, but there's just one thing I need from you. Say I do, because I can see us holding hands, walking on the beach, our toes in the sand. I can see us on the countryside, sitting on the grassland side by side. You could be my baby, let me make you my lady. Girl, you amaze me, ain't gotta do nothing crazy. See, all I want you to do.
Good morning. Welcome back to my channel. If you are new here, I go by Lady T Hairstyles. And if you are returning, hey Lady T gang. So your girl is up getting ready. It's an early morning. I have to get my son ready for school. Right now it's like 6:41, 6:42. And I got to be out of here by 7. So I shouldn't even be on this camera. But I just wanted to go ahead and update you guys. Today's the day. Today's January 13th. Don't know. I am getting weight loss surgery. And I am on a weight loss journey. So today is another one of my appointments where I have to meet with the therapist for my mental health awareness. And then I have to go and take my pulmonary test at 3:30. So I am going to be taking you guys along with me on both of those appointments. I don't know how I'm going to show you guys me on the mental health awareness because that's kind of personal. But I'll definitely update y'all when I am about to get on my Zoom call with him. And so I just got dressed. I threw on this little quick sweatsuit. My hair is not done. I got to take it out. I'm going to put a dad cap on. And after that, yeah, I'll just get back on camera because right now I have to hurry up and rush and get up out of here, get my son's snack together, his lunch together, and get up out of here. So I'll get back on. Bye. Little update. I just made it to Hartford, Connecticut. If you don't know, I am doing my weight loss surgery out of Hartford, Connecticut. So that's where all my doctor's appointments and all my doctor's offices is for this procedure. So I finally made it here. I'm like an hour and a half early, y'all. Well, it's 2:30 now, so I'm an hour early. So, yeah. I thought it said on the thing that it was traffic, so I thought if I leave now, I could beat the traffic, but I beat the traffic. I beat the traffic a little bit too much, beat the traffic. So, yeah, it's early. So I figured I'll just get up here and make a couple videos and then update you guys on what's going on. So, if you are watching this far into my journey, if you have not seen my other videos, I'm going to go ahead and put it down in the description box, and I am going to link it right here. It's going to be up on the top of the screen somewhere. You can click there and you can head over to watch the first and second video. So in the last video, I did get a procedure done, which was an endoscopy. You can watch that video. I do have a whole video on me getting the procedure. I did recently get my test results back from there, and everything was good. Everything was great. So they did tell me they didn't see anything. I'm meeting with the doctor today so they could explain it more into details, what was going on. And I'm also doing today a pulmonary test, I'm not completely sure what the test is, but from what I've researched so far, I've learned that the test is a breathing test. It's something that you have to do to check your heart rate and all this other stuff. So once I get more details as I go in there, I will update you guys on more details, because again, I am on the journey of learning this and going through this stuff, and you guys are going along with me on this journey. Like, I'm super excited to keep y'all updated as well as I'm getting updated. So it's a lit. But just to answer a few questions, because I kept saying that I was going to make a sit down video and answer the questions. While I got about 30 minutes, I can go ahead and I can update you guys on just some of the questions that I've been getting. I'm going to try to remember them off at the top of the head, but I will make a more in full detail video when I get time to. So one question was, why am I getting weight loss surgery, bariatric surgery? To answer that question, I'm getting bariatric surgery because right now I am at my highest weight, and I could not believe it. I went to the doctors and they weighed me, and I instantly, once I got that number back, I didn't get sad. I kind of got more so disappointed in myself, because I feel like I let myself go. And I can blame anybody else but me. So it was kind of like a disappointment to myself. I didn't feel sad. I didn't feel out of place. I didn't feel nothing, because I still feel like a bad bitch. Period. No, but seriously, I didn't feel down about myself. I didn't really down myself or not like who I am, but I knew that I wasn't healthy. I know that that weight goal was not healthy, and I'm ready to share the weight with you guys. I am 302 pounds. I was in disbelief when I heard that number come from the doctor. I was in total disbelief. Y'all want to do it again? Weigh it again. I know I'm kind of chunky, but 300 pounds? Let's run it back. And you sure it ain't the boobs? Because you know my boobs is heavy. They was like, yes, that can play a factor too in weight gain. So, yeah, when she told me that I was 300 pounds, y'all, I wanted to just be I was so disappointed. When she told me that, I was so disappointed in myself. So that was one of the reasons why I was like, I have to lose weight. And she recommended, and I was telling her how I wanted to get a breast reduction, because the girls is huge, okay? The girls is huge. So, but she basically told me that if I am at this weight, that she knew that my BMI was going to be entirely too much to get the breast reduction surgery. So I just I was doing hair one day, and one of my clients was telling me that she went through the procedure, and I was just like, give me the number, because you know what, I'm gonna call and I'm gonna get some information on if I wanted to do this. And then I just started researching. And the more that I researched and I, just read up on it and knew what would the pros and cons and how it would help me and how it would benefit me, then I went ahead and I called and I scheduled me a consultation appointment, which y'all did see in the video. If y'all go back and watch my older videos, I showed you guys going to the consultation. I showed the doctor, I showed him talking to me about everything. Like, I just was being transparent with you guys. And he just broke it down to me that he said I was going to be approved to get it because of my body weight. And he was saying that, yeah, he agreed and said that my breast, I would not be able to get a reduction in because my BMI is too high. So he was just like, he do recommend that I get the surgery. He was like, and I might even lose my boobs to the point where I don't even have to get the reduction. But I probably still would get it because I want the girls to be a little bit smaller and more comfortable, because so that was one of the main reasons why I went ahead and I'm going to get this surgery, just so I can be healthy. I don't have any diabetes. I don't have any high blood sugar, high blood pressure, but I want to prevent that. That was another thing that I wanted to prevent. I don't want to go to the doctors and they tell me like, oh, you're at risk for this, or you got diabetes, or you got this, you got that. I want to permit that. I want to prevent that. So that is another reason why I am getting this surgery done. Another question that I have been being asked is, how much do your surgery cost? My surgery is getting covered by my insurance. So my insurance is covering the surgery. They're covering all of my doctor's appointments. I don't have any out-of-pocket costs, which is a blessing. Thank you, God. Thank you, God. So I don't have any out-of-pocket costs at this point. They told me that I was going to be free of charge. Everything is covered. So what I did was I called them. They made the appointment. They checked to see if my insurance was going to approve it. My insurance approved it, and we went to set our appointments from there. And my appointments has been coming fast. From the first time that I went to the consultation, I want to say a week and a half after, a week and a half after, 2 days after Christmas was my very first appointment. So they worked really fast. So all my appointments been boom, 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 boom. So they told me the process will take about 4 to 5 months for me to get everything done. All of my appointments, all of my procedures, all of my nutritionists, they told me that it'll take about 4 or 5 months. So my insurance said they would cover it. And once I called them and they told me the insurance would cover it, they just started setting my appointment. So if whatever insurance that you have, I would call the doctor, or I would call my insurance and ask them, do they cover this procedure? Because they do cover it. I mean, it is a more lengthy time. You have to go through more hoops. You have to go through these mandatory appointments for your insurance to cover it. Whereas if someone else has paying out of pocket, it's a little bit faster for them to get the procedure done. They can set their surgery date. They can go through I think one or two appointments, and it's kind of easier and faster process for them than it is someone getting it with their insurance, because you have to go through what the insurance company wants you to do. So that is that's that. Yeah, so that's that. The insurance is covering my thing, so I have no out-of-pocket costs, and that is super great. It's a blessing, and I thank God for that. Another question was, when is your surgery date? I don't have a surgery date yet. I have to finish these appointments. My nutritionist, I have to see my nutritionist 4 times. And as each month, I get to see the nutritionist. So I already seen the nutritionist once in December. I go January 20th to see the nutritionist again for January. And then after January, they'll, schedule it out. So I'll say they said I have to finish all the nutritionist appointments in order to get a surgery date. So there's criteria that needs to be met with the nutritionist to see if I'm really following a diet plan, if I'm really working hard. All right, guys, I'm in the hospital. I am about to try my luck at finding where I have to go. And I really don't know where I'm going, but come along with me. So she said go to the blue elevator. Hold on. Hey y'all, so I finished with my appointment and it went good, but he told me that, hold on, let me wait till I get in the car to update you guys more. Whew. All right, y'all, so I'm gonna take this off. So I just left my appointment, and it was a good appointment, but it also was like a bittersweet appointment because I just found out that I have, not just found out that I had asthma, I've been knew that I have asthma, but he kind of like diagnosed me like with asthma, like to hear him say, hey, you have asthma. And him, like I had a pump that my previous doctor gave me a asthma pump just to control like my shortness of breath and stuff like that, because lately I've been dealing with shortness of breath, allergies and all these things. But today he switched my pumps. Like he told me that this will help 10 times more. It's kind of like a what do you call this, like a mild steroid pump, like to really help me. And he said this is a sample of it, and if this is working better than my pump, because he said I can hear you wheezing. He said your lungs are super tight right now. And he was like, yeah, that I need to use these pumps every single day, twice daily, like every day, to clear up my breathing because my chest is too tight. And he read the notes from my last appointment and my chest was tight too. So it seemed like it's not getting better. So yeah, this is one of the major reasons why I wanted to get weight loss surgery, because I can tell with the weight that it has got worse. Like I've never been this bad with my shortness of breath and not being able to breathe correctly on my own. So yeah, that kind of made me feel a little bit like down, because at first, at the beginning of the appointment, me talking to him and conversating with him and, you know, telling him about like, you know, my breathing and how I feel, he told me, he was like, well, it sounds like you're gonna be good, you're gonna be a go for surgery. I'll just write him a letter and let him know that I approved you for surgery. But then after he did the tests and everything on me, he was like, no, we need to run more tests and we have to change your pump because you are super tight. So that put a little bit of a halt in my surgery date. So I got to go back and see him in 2 months after I use up both of these pumps. So I'll come back here in March so that he can do another breathing test on me to see that I'm doing good for the surgery. So you guys pray everything go right in 2 months and that my breathing gets better. So I'm on my way home now. My fiance and my son is already home. So I'm about to call her to update her on what's going on. And then I'll get back on with you guys when I finally get home to end off this vlog. So, all right, I'll be back.